Greetings and welcome to a Monday morning. This is obviously the day after Easter. I hope that everyone was able to have some fun with friends and family in some capacity. Obviously, it looks different today than it did before. My quarantine family had a great meal, and it was just fantastic to just get together for a little bit of time and just enjoy a meal together. Today, I'm going to talk a little bit about what I'm calling my word of the day, which is anxiety. Anxiety is one of those things that there's really two forms of anxiety. There's a good and a bad. Just like a lot of things, there's two sides. And anxiety is one of those things that can rob you or create a positive motivation. I want to get to the first, which is the good form of anxiety. It's a form that I'm feeling right now. It's a form that is the motivation of, hey, this is going to be another great day, but I'm scared of what this looks like and how it feels and everything else. Good anxiety, though, is a spot where we need to operate from. You know that when you are in your sweet spot, when you are feeling this good form of I'm anxious about the outcome, but I acknowledge the fact that I'm also anxious. And it can be motivating, and that is truly where we should be operating off of. The anxiety, though, of fear, that is not where we need to be. Currently, anxiety is probably really high within a lot of us. Where's the money coming from? Where is this coming from? Where is this coming from? How am I going to teach my kids? How am I going to, all of these things we're anxious about. Anxiety. The anxiety, though, that we feel is rightfully, they're feelings. We've got to feel as humans. But what I encourage you to do is take a look at where those anxious, anxiety feelings are coming from. Do you have any control of any of the circumstances? If you do, take action. If you don't, well, the reality is we are all living in a new time. And we need to be okay just knowing that's where we're at. So we make a choice. But you also choose in those moments on what you can do. So if you're anxious and you have something and you can do something about it, then do something about it. Don't just sit by and let those anxious feelings build within you. I would encourage you to find out if it's positive or negative anxiety, anxious feelings. Explore if they're negative and move forward. I am feeling anxious today. It's both good and bad. And I know where a lot of the bad is. And because I've dealt with things in a bigger, broader sense of counseling and that sort of thing, I also know that a lot of them are really not real. So take some time, lean into those anxious feelings, and find out where they're coming from. Thank you all for joining me this morning. Encourage you through your day. And remember to show up for Central Oregon.